WWE's Hollywood Hogan. Because Triple H would keep the belt for a long time. And Evolution was a nice little group. I used to like that group. But, you know, they just changed it so much. And Vince got so scared that they didn't want people to hold the belt for a long period of time like WCW did. And that's how CM Punk became world champion before he's supposed to. That's how Eddie Guerrero, God rest his soul, but I still don't think he should have been a world champion. But he got the title. Rey Mysterio gets the title. It's like, and this happened right after, you know, Eddie died. You know, so they think in ratings. You know,
it's how they do stuff too.
Yeah, and then out of all people, I was really like, now the way CM Punk has turned out, I'm like, okay, well, him being world, okay, it wasn't that bad. But when you let someone like Jack Swagger become world champion, I was like, what the hell happened? But people like Scott Hall couldn't become world champion.
Exactly.
People like Owen Hart didn't become world champion. You know, it was ridiculous. I was like, this is horrible. You know, because to be honest, if WCW would have lasted longer, I do think Lance Storm would have eventually worked his way up to world champion. Because he was just, you know, I can't get over that. And you know who else I really like as a wrestler, and they used him the wrong way? Test.
Yes.
Test was like the younger version of Kevin Nash, but he was more athletic. And they didn't use him. They made him take off the leather pants, which I think was one of his best attires. You know, and they made him take off the leather pants and then cut his hair, and you know, him and Stacy Keibler walking around looking stupid, and I was like, y'all just messed this whole man's career up. And then he died, God rest his soul as well. But I don't know, there's so much in my mind that I'm like, man, if I had the money, I could really change a lot into the wrestling business. I could really open eyes and make people go, this is how wrestling was and this is how it should be. You know, because everybody, they drop down to realistic stuff now. They trying to make it reality now. So, you know, because, you know, going back in our days, we had people like, you know, The Rock. The Rock was a character. You know what I'm saying? The Rock was a character. He was, you know, that's not him. That's not even his real name, you know? And you had, like, Triple H. He was the mean, bad guy and sometimes goofy. Then you had The Big Show. And, you know, you had a lot of people, D'Lo Brown. You know, like, you had a lot of characters. Yeah, you had characters. So it was easy to switch characters. It was easy to say, all right, now this character is a bad guy. Let's see Hulkamania goes dark. And they did it. Hollywood Hogan. You know, that's what made it successful. But now everybody's so real. You know, CM Punk is reality now. He can't change. He can't get bumped on the head and all of a sudden become crazy. He can't do that. It wouldn't work. Because, this ain't real. You know, you got the fans thinking realistic now.
True. And
it's no more storyline. It's no more TV show. It's reality show now, which as soon as something happened, you know, like, it just can't work anymore. You know, Randy Orton, he's realistic now. You know, he don't even have an act. He don't even talk like it. You know, blah, blah, blah. He don't even have a different talk. Now he just talk like he talks. There's no more act.
And the sad thing is, I've even stated it to other people, other wrestling fans. When WWE launches the WWE Network, they're trying to go reality-based because we are in the reality era. And I think with TNA, they kind of give you a little bit of the old 90s, but then they try to incorporate it with the reality era, too, because no matter what either organization says, they're both looking at each other to see, okay, this one's doing this, let's try to do this and reverse it. Because the one that keeps popping in my head, the Lay Cool storyline, branched off from something that TNA did. So it's like they watch each other to see what works and what doesn't.
Well, I mean, well, if you think about it, the only characters that WWE still have is, in my mind, is two characters. The Undertaker, he is still in character, and that's why he gets more cheers. Like, if John Cena wanted to go one-on-one with Undertaker, they would boo his ass out of the arena because Undertaker's original.
Exactly.
And the second one, and it's hilarious that he's the only person who's in character when he's working, Santino. Santino's in character. Huh?
Hornswoggle, he's also in character nonstop, too.
Well, yeah, he's not a wrestler. Well, he's not even a wrestler. I mean, you know, he never had a belt. He's not going to. But, yeah, he is. He is in character. And, well, in that case, might as well add Vicky Guerrero.